In this video, I am going to share an amazing guide on how you can play London system against the King's Indian setup. So we begin with d4, knight f6, we have bishop f4. The idea is simple, we'll take out our pieces as we do in the London system. Over here g6, we have knight f3, bishop g7, knight d2. The idea for knight d2 is to prepare for e4. But in this video, since we are focusing on London system, so we'll have e3. Over here, black to play and black have castling. Otherwise, if black tries to play some aggressive option like knight h5, with this he want to destroy your active bishop, which is active towards the diagonal. So in such cases, what you can do is you can take your bishop towards the center. If we try something like f6, although this is a good move, but what you can do is you can play bishop back to g3, and you can observe that this diagonal is open, so that will be an advantage for you. If we eliminate your bishop, you can take it and the rook file will be open. So that's an advantage for you. Now we go behind, as I told about castling. So castling the king safety. So what we do is we can go with e4. Otherwise you can have c3 and e3. Suppose we have c3. The idea for c3 is simple. We want e3, play the bishop d3, create a pyramid of pawns as we do in the London. So over here you go with d6. Now this is looking like a King's Indian setup, right? Over here what you do is you may observe about e5 in the future, not right now, because we already have three defenders. So maybe you can try rook e8, knight pt7 and then try this. Otherwise what you can do over here is playing x3 or e3. Over here, if you are an aggressive player and want to play something else, so you can try e4 also. The idea for e4 is simple. This will create a majority in the center. At the same time, bishop d3. You may prepare for e5, try to open up bishop. Over here, since you can observe there are two pawns, right? So the bishop active at this diagonal won't help a lot. So bishop c4 is the one which we must focus on. Anyways, let's go back. Now over here, you can have x3. The idea for x3 is simple. If we try knight x5, then you can simply take the bishop behind. Okay, so that's why x3 is important. So we go with x3. Now over here he have knight bd7. He may even plan for knight a6 and then c5. I'll cover both of them. So knight bd7 preparing for e5. This is the variation we are going to discuss. What you can do is you can have e3. The idea is bishop c4 or bishop d3. Suppose in this position what he do is he may even try p6 bishop p7. Otherwise, we have rook e8. The idea is e5. Now, what can you do? Now, you can observe about e5. So, the very simple variation is you directly take your bishop behind. Otherwise, if you don't want to waste move, you can directly go with bishop c4. If we play e5, that's your call. You can capture, and capturing is the best move. You can eliminate it. If the knight eliminate, then the problem is solved. Your bishop is not under attack. So what you can do is, but your this bishop is under attack. So simple variation is knight take or the bishop take. That's your call. Suppose I go with bishop take. So over here d take e5, and then what you can do is knight g5. You can attack like this. Otherwise, let's go behind. If you choose to take from the knight, then the problem comes that this diagonal is going to be blocked. Also, you have to take the bishop behind. So that's why bishop take should be preferred. Otherwise, if we capture from the pawn, then what you do? So if we capture from the pawn, that's simple. You go with bishop x2, prepare for castling, knight g5 along with queen b3 also. So you have a very good setup in attacking. Anyways, let's go behind. And now we have c5 variation. So in such cases, you go with knight a6, preparing for c5. What you do is have e3, c5. Now in such cases, elimination is not at all helpful. If you eliminate, he will even have an option of e5. First, you go with knight takes c5 and prepare for e5. So don't eliminate. Over here, you have bishop. You can play bishop. Otherwise, you can have bishop e2, prepare for castling. Suppose we have bishop e2. Now, bishop e2, he eliminate. The question over here is very important. Taking back from the c or e. The idea from c. If we take back from the c, you can take rook c1, open up. Otherwise, e take is more better because bishop can come back. And at the same time, this e5 threat is blocked. So that will look good defense. Anyways, now over here knight a6, c5. In such cases, we uh, go with bishop e2. But after this, if we don't eliminate and try something like bishop coming out to f5. The idea for bishop f5 is that I can't play queen c2. Okay, so that's not a big problem. You can easily go with castling. Okay, king safety is important, just focus on it. Otherwise, many of you say playing knight x4, right? Knight x4, although it seems to be a good move, that's not a problem with that. But what the idea? The idea is you've wasted one move in castling. This is a good move, but there were more better responses other than knight x4, especially castling. So with this, bishop d7 can be there, and you have to take it behind. Or what you can do is you can even eliminate this knight. The idea is to create double pawns. Okay, and then you can go with d take. The bishop will be open. So yes, this will be a very good position.